Join us for a monumental moment.
You are here with
A Trio Tribune.
Welcome, and happy Monday. We are
Happy Monday! That energy was so low.
Wow.
Well, we're going to be real honest.
It's midnight.
Late. It is very late.
Midnight
We've had
and we're
a long
recording.
day. Yeah, so
But we
Okay,
are.
But I'm pumping him up because it was like, hello. I was like, no.
okay, let's
It's
just
Monday!
Last one.
Okay, I just need to freaking give a little context. Before we started this, Abby said, I want to do this part that speaks the least because I have a cold. And then she's all, wah! So, okay, yeah, Abby's here. She's alive. We're doing good. Just kidding. I absolutely love it. We definitely needed that.
I know, we should have done jumping jacks.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Wow, sorry.
Now we're all coughing because we're so alive.
I just choked on my spit a little bit.
You are here with your hosts,
Abby.
Amelia,
Beth.
and we are so happy that you're here with us. And we're just gonna, since we've already explained it's midnight, we're gonna hop right into the next thing. Okay, so
It's not midnight, it's Monday morning.
Which one's worse?
Just kidding. Okay, so let's jump right into our love it's and leave it's. Beth.
Okay.
Okay, no, Abby. I pick Abby.
Okay, I'll go
I
first.
always pick Beth because she's always in my view. Because I'm looking. Anyways, keep going.
Okay. My leave it is that I feel like my gas tank in my car goes to empty so fast.
Well,
Literally, that's life.
you drive it
drive
all
like
the
a
days.
maniac.
Yeah, I
You
drive a
go
lot.
here and there. Yeah, Abby's in the car a lot.
I get in some good books. What can I say? But also, yeah, the gas tank is like full, and then like 2 days later, boom, down. Like, dang.
That is seriously like one of the worst things to have to pay for. Because I feel
Yeah.
like it's just like,
It's like you don't see it.
it's not like you get to eat chocolate. Like, I'll go pay for chocolate, like, and pay for my food because I get to eat that and enjoy it. But, like,
Right?
I have to get around.
Yeah, it's just
and
something
drive,
you have to pay for. You don't
but
have a choice.
I have to pay for it to do that. And
I have to pay to get to work.
Yeah.
They should pay for me to get to
They
work.
should. I need a gas stipend. So that's my leave it. I'm just going to forget that I have to do that. Except for not actually forget, but just like emotionally disconnect from it.
At least for right now.
Yeah.
I say it's fine.
It's fine. But then my love it is I love sitting. So where I work in my the school lounge, it's kind of cold. And so I have this spot that I feel like is kind of known now that it's my spot in the lounge.
Aw.
Because it's the only spot by the window where the sun comes in. So I feel like I'm a cat. I just find that sunny spot and sit
Go
there.
lay on the table.
And it's so cozy. And yeah, so that's my love it. I love the sunny spot in the room
Yes.
to sit in and get warm.
I would be that cat.
Oh,
right
and Amelia
there.
also made fun of me today for wearing boots.
Oh,
in
you guys, we
summer.
pull up into St. George. It's like 80 degrees. Abby's wearing a long sleeve shirt, leggings, long socks, and freaking winter boots. I'm all, whoa, what you doing, girl?
And I'm still, that's
Where
why I
did
wore
you
to
just
work
come
with
from?
a jacket and found the sunny spot.
Like, where did you come
Maybe
from?
that's why
Well-
nobody was sitting there, because it is good weather. And I just,
Also, I walk outside, like, it's dark and late, and I'm like, this feels amazing. This is incredible. And Mom and Abby are like, it's so cold when you get in. It's so cold. I'm like, wow, us Northern Utahers
We're like, this is amazing.
yeah, like, we soak up the
the cold to me. but
apparently
warm
cold
to you.
weather to them, but
We have acclimated, but okay,
not
Beth.
really. Okay.
Well, not really until we realize.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. My high. My nails are fire. Guys, I do my own nails and I love them. And I do like the
They're the cute
luminary. And I've gotten pretty good. And also my cousin lends me like her colors because she has the cutest colors. And then I did a green. It's like a lime green, would you say?
I'd say like neon-y yellow.
Neon-y yellow.
But yeah, it's like shimmery.
Yeah, it's a chrome top.
Wow.
Oh.
And they turned out so cute, and I am gonna be sad when I have to redo them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
you guys make me feel like a granola because you both have like good lashes and brows and nails.
I will say,
That's a lie.
no, I will say,
Yours are perfect.
I have
Your eyebrows.
but Beth has lashes, brows, and nails.
it was only because
And
it's
you all
my
have
And she has a
jewelry
pregnancy
and
lip filler.
earrings. And
I opened up my phone to take a selfie, and I was like, wow, I look like a Utah girl. I like kind of made me. What's the word?
Cringe?
I just am shocked a little. No, but my highs are always so long. Anyways,
like your nails.
I will
And
say,
her lashes.
and my lip filler. Just kidding. Okay, enough about me.
Chrome nails. I'm like, who are you?
Okay, but this is
I
the
love
thing.
it for
I
you.
feel like if I don't have nails,
They look like a boy.
I really do, because this is the thing. I see my hands all day. Like I'm working with my hands. And so I feel I could be the grungiest girl. If my nails are done, oh,
You're good.
I'm fire.
yeah, I
She's
love
also
it.
saying fire a lot, so I think she is a Utah girl.
Oh, goodbye. And I'll just hop into my leave it. My leave it is I pee my pants probably 3 times a day. And I'm sorry if this grosses you out, but sometimes I don't change my underwear because I just
say, what?
I know
I've
I'm
never
gonna
seen
pee again. Like you
Are
want
you serious?
Okay, it's
Just
just
like a panty liner.
it's like a little.
Yeah, why don't you
I
do
do. Okay.
Oh, okay. Jeez, you're making me think you're peeing on seats
Well-
and stuff.
I do not want to sit in that
She's
chair.
like,
No,
yeah, wow.
no, it's like when I sneeze now. So, wow, I am so gross.
I'm
No,
pretty
you're
sure
good.
a couple months ago your high was like that you had really good poops. Like this is
When
bad.
I sneeze, I pee every single time, and that did not happen with my first pregnancy. So it's happening now, and I'm just like
Kegel.
shocked.
Just do them.
Kegels.
Yeah,
Kegels,
I
yeah.
need to.
Same.
I
Yeah.
need to. Anyways, so yeah, I pee in my little panties.
She doesn't change them. So take that.
Because it's like so much work, like too, like when
be
you know it's
hygienic.
gonna do. We're cutting
Guys,
all of this.
gotta get out of here. No, we're not.
I know.
The people need to know.
No,
Beth.
don't worry. I'm not nasty. Like I'm not leaving puddles around and sitting in it. Like it's just a little dribble, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen again.
No, I'm glad you wear a panty
I
liner.
do,
think that,
yeah, I
that's
have-
fine.
Big box of panty liners. Honestly, I should just wear a diaper.
But you wouldn't want to change it, and that's disgusting.
Well, I changed the thing is like
She changes it. It's just not every time.
No,
it's
I'm
like
just-
every
Oh,
6
yeah.
hours. Like
Well,
a
I'm just saying,
tampon.
switching
no,
your
I
diaper would
do
be just as
change
much
my
work as
clothes
your
like 3
underwear.
times a day anyways. So I guess I just hold off.
She just waits till the next round. Okay, I love that for you, Beth.
I'm gonna leave.
Because
I'm
gonna love your
don't
leave it.
laugh too much because I
Well,
was
Bethany
waiting to go to
will
the bathroom
pee.
until after this
It's
episode.
only when I sneeze.
Oh.
I can laugh for days. Not fine.
Okay, my leave it, which is kind of in what's the word, like ironic, but my leave it is going to be going to bed late.
She's gonna leave it
Starting
right after this.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's something I do feel like I need to just, go to bed on time, so I'm going to leave that. My love it is that me and Beth were jamming to Avril Lavigne today, and it was so fun. Like, there was some really fun songs that came on, and Pierce is in the back seat, and he obviously doesn't know everything I'm saying, but I'm all, okay, Pierce, this is Avril Lavigne. Like, she's kind of like a tomboy. She's like, really pop, but also a little rock, kind of trying to be emo, like explaining this artist to Pierce.
Giving him the lowdown.
Yeah, of like
Avril Lavigne.
every song to. Oh, this is a really good one. Pierce, listen to the lyrics, and
Why do you have to be so complicated?
yeah. Anyway, so that's my
He
love.
started singing with us.
He did. We were all
he
belting,
does.
and
He
he's
like does his little head
"Bye!"
bob. It's so
He
cute.
is amazing. So that's my love it. Yeah, there we are.
I love
Okay.
it.
Love that. Today's episode is squeezing the juice out of life. So we have these moments, right? Like when you get lemons, make lemonade, that type of thing. But like squeeze every last little bit of juice out, and make the best and the most of every moment of all the good moments that you can. So I have a little story that kind of made me think of this. I was in a therapy session and talking with my therapist, like, I really want my moments with my girls to be the most that they can be, and asking for advice, like, how can I make the time I have even more fruitful? And he was telling me, like, oh, it's really nice to, like, when you make a plan, even if it's something small, like, for example, going to the park, to put it on the calendar and have, like, a countdown for it, like, 3 more days, we'll be at the park. 2 days, we're going to the park. Tomorrow, we're going to the park. And it makes it last a little longer. And I related it to those Disneyland lines that you sit in for or stand in for hours sometimes. And then you get on the ride, and the ride is so cool, and you get off, and you were so hyped. And I think part of it has to go into, like, the anticipation and excitement built up before the ride. And so I'm thinking to myself, how can we implement that across the board in life, making these moments that may seem small last a little bit longer, feel a little bit more, exciting.
Yeah.
So yeah, squeeze the juice out of life. That's our topic for the day.
Yeah, we just, like, there's a lot of beautiful moments or even simple moments that I feel like we could enjoy and take more advantage of. Like, at least for me, 100%, I will literally have to remind myself, like, Amelia, you have, like, your, whatever the moment is, whether I'm like, oh, I have a good song on, or, oh, I have this moment to wind down and clean my room. Like, those are moments that I can enjoy if I allow myself to. And so I do think that that's something we have control over, is squeezing those moments a little bit more so we can find the things or moments to enjoy. And one thing that me and Abby were talking about, like an example that our family has done for years now, is, which we've mentioned in a previous episode, is for birthdays, we go around the table and we say our favorite thing about that person. And that is now my favorite part about my birthday. And it's not money. It's not this amazing event that we went to. It's being with my family and hearing why they love me makes me feel so special. And that is something that is free, and it's easy, and it doesn't last longer than maybe 15 minutes at the most, depending on the size of your family. But, like,
for us, so we did have a family dinner tonight earlier, and I think it was a little over a half hour, which made it really cool, because it wasn't like you sing happy birthday and then the party's over and everybody does their own thing. It was, we sang happy birthday and then we gathered around the table and had great conversation about these individuals for nearly an hour, where people were in tears, but they were happy tears. And it really made that moment way more than just the traditional happy birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, and also it's so fun because you get to hear someone else's perception of a memory, or like something that they've always noticed about you. And it's just, it's something that does feel really special. And I love that. Like, yeah.
And it's something you look forward to, too. Like Abby said before, is like, get excited for it. And I think for me, like, I want birthdays with my Loudest family because we do that tradition. And it's just so special and fun, and it just makes you feel just so loved on your birthday. And I think that's why birthdays are so big to me. To a lot of people, they're not. But, like, it's because we had those little moments or little things that we did in those little moments. And it made it so much happier and bigger and just feel way more fuller. And so...
Well, and that seems like I feel like hearing something like this example could be a way to inspire you or find a way to incorporate that a little bit more in our own lives, right? Like, even because I'm like, that is something free and easy to do. You don't have to have tools. You don't have to have any supplies. And I feel like there's probably more moments that we could do things like that. For example, putting a park day on the calendar, right? Like, whatever it is, those are things we could easily do that would give our lives a little bit more sweetness or juice or whatever.
Yeah. I was thinking another example that we did that I thought was super fun and kind of last minute. So usually everybody watches Conference together as their family on Conference Sunday, which is like a big church event, but it's just at home. You watch it on the TV. So, I love hosting. I love having people over. And the only opportunity that we had on that day was the morning. So I had everyone over. We did a potluck breakfast, and I sat there and watched Conference with my cup of coffee, and it was so fun to be surrounded by family and make that more of like a social connection that we could have instead of just watching it by myself or listening to it by myself while I'm like cleaning or whatever, or not listening to it at all. Let's be real, probably wouldn't have.
Well, yeah, or limiting it.
Making something
to have to look a certain way or be a certain way.
Yeah. And so it made that moment fun. It was really cute because my sweet little niece, she is just adorable and had her notebook out, and she was over there just like taking notes, listening. And so my daughter gets her notebook out and sits by her and is drawing really cute pictures. And it was just so cute and such a fun. We made a moment out of something that otherwise wouldn't have happened. Yeah. And it cost nothing. And the time was the same, but it felt much fuller.
Yeah. Yes. I love that. Like, I don't really know what question I have in my head right now. But, like, what are the moments that you feel like people just pass over that they could squeeze more life out of?
I mean, I don't know about other people, but one thing that I've noticed in my life is a moment, like, is my mornings. Is utilizing my mornings and having that time where everyone's slowly waking up, the sun is rising, like, it's a time where you can, like, go out and see, like, into the sun or just, like, prepare for the day. I feel like that is something that could make anyone's life sweeter. And maybe I'm being, like, obviously that's me. I prefer that, but I've just seen a major difference in the quality of my life and how much I enjoy it when I prepare for my day and I'm not preparing to just go to work. Like, I used to wake up and really quickly get ready and go to work, and then I'm at work before I'm even aware of what I'm doing. Yeah. Whereas, like, I think if people could utilize their mornings maybe a little bit more, then you can prepare for your day. You can, like, plan ahead. You can, like, be excited for what's going to come throughout the day. I don't know. That's, like, the first
juice
thing
out of your mornings, too, because I know morning routines are so important.
Yeah, and it's so easy to sleep. I 100% get that, and some days that's what we want to do, and we will do, but I do feel like that's something for me, but I don't know. Maybe, Abby, do you have an idea?
Yeah. Like, on a daily basis, how can we?
Daily,
general,
or just, like,
whatever. Anything.
I keep thinking of holidays, but I'm going to try and think of daily, too. I think of holidays because I personally love holidays. So I think it just looks different to everyone. I think it is good to be able to approach it from, like, a daily basis. How can I squeeze the juice out? But for me, I'm like, I want to make every holiday, like, big, but it's not like big as in, like, decorate the whole house and, like,
spend a lot of money and
tons of money. Yeah. No, it's like Leprechaun Day, whatever that is, St. Patrick's Day. Adeline and I got together and we built a trap. And that took us and
Yeah.
that was exciting. We did it we actually did it like a week before. So it
Uh-huh.
gave us all that time to
Yeah.
to build that excitement for when they came, the leprechauns. We didn't catch one.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. Yeah. That was devastating. And then I had to hear about that the trap didn't work for like the next 3 days. So I guess there is
Was it worth it?
So yeah. So I guess there is that side of everything too, right? But yeah, I'm trying to think of like a daily thing. Like one thing that we could say, okay, what's our do it for this one to squeeze the juice out of your life?
I'm just trying to think about and I think that it could sound very repetitive, but especially on our podcast, but focusing on being present and things like that, and not being on your phone, and just recognizing that life in itself is such a gift, and we should be squeezing everything out of it so that we can have these moments and have these memories, and whether that be our morning routine just for us, or whether that be for our babies every day, or for ourselves, or for our friends, or anyone, but just to recognize something daily, or just the fact that you're living, squeeze every last bit of anything that you can get out of it, because
That made me think of something. I have a do it.
yeah.
It's going to sound funny. But this is something that I do. I love to eat my ice cream with a baby spoon because it lasts longer. So my do it for everyone, to savor, even if you're having a sweet treat or something, break up a few pieces and savor it with someone else to make that moment a little bit more full. Or, if it's just you and you're just watching your show or just doing your one thing, grab your sweet treat.
Your kid's spoon.
Your baby spoon. Or your cup of hot tea or whatever it is, or your soft socks, whatever makes you feel more happy in that moment. Savor it. And for me, I'm just grab the baby spoon. Try it. Try ice cream, your favorite treat, and just eating it slow.
Yes.
And make that moment last.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's great. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that people could do too. I'm thinking of people I follow or know, and I'm I know there's girls who love their soda. And that is a moment that they go and they get their drink set up or make it. They've, instead of just running to a gas station and getting a soda, they have pumps with
they make it themselves and
flavors, and then they have fruit that they can put in. I'm even something as simple as dolling up their soda. That's adorable, I think
it kind of makes it more, I don't know,
more of
full.
a little event or full. Yeah, and I think. And I don't know. I think that's a great do it. And I just was thinking of when are the times that I do feel I'm savoring a moment is when I'm at the gym and I'm trying to get it over with or whatever, and then I go sit in the sauna and I close my eyes for the 5 minutes that I'm in there. Literally just taking a minute to breathe helps me savor, because I'm I just worked out. I did something for my body. I feel so good in my body right now. Instead of rushing in, getting it done, and leaving, there is times where just taking a breath will help you savor that moment. I guarantee it.
Yeah, I love that. That just reminded me of, we were talking a while ago about, we need to make an episode to help us not rush. How do we do it? And I'm this probably is that episode. Don't
breathe.
Yeah, savor and feel and take a moment to thoroughly enjoy whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, and build up the excitement for it.
Yeah.
Even just the little things like going to the gym or eating a bowl of ice cream or making your favorite soda or waking up in the morning. Let's get excited to live and be able to squeeze all those little things that we can do, and make those special moments.
Even car rides. I was just thinking of that. Something fun that that made one of the car rides home from school the other day a little bit more fun. We picked up one of Adeline's little friends, and she was coming home for a play date with us. And she's like, oh, let's play that Disney game where you describe the character and we have to guess it. I'm like, that made the car ride home so much fun. We were all playing a game, and they were all stumped on mine because I picked Nana from Peter Pan,
Oh, yeah.
the dog.
Oh.
I'm like,
They were like, who is that? So I was like, I got you guys. I was savoring that win.
they're all thinking it's like a
Yeah, well, I would have
human
never.
character.
I was like,
would've stumped
you
me
want to
too."
play Disney with me?
It's on.
It's on, kiddo.
That's hilarious.
7-year-olds, 5-year-olds.
No, but that was a good reminder for me to be like, oh, rides home don't have to just be a ride home. Let's make it fun
Yes.
and full.
Oh,
And that is
it.
a good thing. That was like a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
So yeah, I love it. Those were good examples of what we could do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's great. And I think one other thing too is that we did discuss that I just want to include, which we've mentioned before, but it's always good to be reminded of things. That when the happy times come, enjoy that happy time. Because the sad times will come too.
Mm-hmm.
So just thoroughly enjoy the moments that feel good and are happy. And if you're feeling good and you're feeling happy, and you can even take a step back and be like, no, I do feel good. Like sometimes it's just a matter of recognizing how you're feeling and then enjoy it.
Yes, I love that.
Amen. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Okay, who's closing us out?
You are. Well,
Oh.
is that the conclusion?
Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's it. Like, we just want you all to enjoy your happy moments.
Yeah, and so we're so glad you guys came with us on this Monday morning at 12 a.m. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here and for all the support. There is so much love that we have for you listening, and we don't know who is on the other end, but we see our numbers and our hearts are full for you. And so thank you for the support, and we hope that you can share this with someone if you feel so inclined, and that you can like and subscribe. And good job, love ya.
Good job. Love ya.
Good job, love ya.